Hello everybody. You remember me painting all that stuff? Well, this was part of it. And I was going to put that in a couple of them. They're just like cards. And that in a couple of them. Ain't that pretty? I love this one. Not so wild about that one, but the frame just looks so country that I figured I'd try out my JRV stencils. I got a pig and a cow and a rooster and a horse that I'm going to use on these. I'm not a stenciler. I think I sloppily, oh yeah, on that woman's head thing, I sloppily stenciled something. Got a little heavy on it. And I got a JRV stencil brush. It's huge. Well, for these, but maybe it'll work. If not, I got my cheapo. It's a little bit smaller. But let's give this a shot. And I'm using the Waverly ink color. And hopefully they'll be neat. And if they're really rough, I'll try distressing them a lot. Well, this paint's thick. I think I poured out too much paint. Let me show you. I'm just not used to stenciling. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I'm gonna dab my brush in it. And then I got this paper plate. I'm afraid it'll bleed through this plate though. To, what do you call that? When you're getting some of it off of it? I don't remember. I might need to get some more off. I'd rather go too light at first than too heavy. I do have a paper towel here. How's that? Let's try it. I think the pig might be easy. The easier of the four anyway. So I guess I can have in my booth, I can have Farmhouse and Shabby Chic kind of. This is really Farmhouse though. Okay, here goes nothing. Let's start around these edges. I can go crazy there in the center of the pig. You know what? I should have used painter's tape. I need to refresh my brain with by going and checking it out again before I start this stuff, because now I'm trapped, because I don't think there's any way I would get it back in place good enough, even though it's a simple one. I don't think my reading glasses are that good for one thing. Okay, I'm going to focus on these edges in case I end up shifting. Offload, that's what you call it. There we go. This little tip of his tail wasn't getting enough of it, and finally it did. Now how do I move this thing without messing it up? Jeez. Oh, careful. Oh, look at my pig. I'll have to distress him. He looks a little too dark. Okay, I set my little pig aside over there. Okay, now we'll try this little rooster. Watch me get too cocky and go too heavy, reckon. I'll be like, oh yeah, I got this. Oops. Hopefully not. I'll do these two, and then I'll cut the camera off and do the others. I still didn't get any tape. Yep, you can already tell I'm getting a little cockier, can't you? That's alright, I guess I can always paint over it. With that, what was that, Rust-O-leum chalk paint? I just don't have to open the can to fix up a goof. Alright, let's see. Ta-da! How cute! Yeah, I'll distress them a little too. I got 2 more I'll be doing and I'll be back. Okay, there's all 4 of them. I think I've done pretty good. Shocked. But anyway, gotta let them dry and then distress them. Okay, I got them all crisp and pretty looking and they're dry. And now I'm gonna try sanding. It's got me nervous. And I got 220 grit. And I also brought this rough stuff if I have to have it. I don't know what it is. Okay. Let's start with and I hope I don't get that black stuck down in that white paint. I'll start with the horse's feet, I guess. Okay, let me tap it on the floor, get that off. I went back and watched one of their videos because I couldn't remember how they said not to get that stuck in the white paint. And he tapped it on the floor and then he went over it with a cloth. So yeah, that looks better after sanding. Okay, so that's what I'll be doing. Let's see, and then what will my next step be? I'm thinking I'm gonna sand them more. I like the way the rooster's tail did right there. And so I'm gonna try it maybe in one spot that'd be easy to touch up. Yeah, I'm gonna go over them again. Okay, and this is how they're gonna look with the frame on them. And when I got these frames, they actually went that way. They were some kind of weird little frame. And since they don't sink down in anything, I would just glue them. But I may use my brad nailer. If I can remember how to use it. And that's how it look. And yeah, when I seen how these frames looked, I thought, well, instead of the, what do you call that, shabby chic or Victorian look, it was more country looking, these frames. So I think these are really, really cute. And I'm gonna brad nail them, and I'll spray a very matte finish on them. I'm not sure what brand that is. It's Rust-O-leum's pretty matte if you get the matte finish. But there's another one that's even better. I'll put it in the description if I think about it. But then, and I'll put hangers on them and then I'll be through with them. So I wanted to share my first serious stencil experience with y'all. And it turned out good. I was kind of worried they looked so outlined and dark, and yeah, the sanding really helped, but I gotta figure out, because you know that black on there, it looks fine with these, but there'll be times I do not want none of that, you know, and I gotta figure out. She's got so many videos, Jamie Ray Vintage, that it'd just be hard to find the video where they're talking about it, but yeah, I'll experiment with just a hunk of wood, I guess, and you know, go fast with the sandpaper or have a lot of build up on the sandpaper, and just until I figure it out myself. That's all I know. But anyway, I hope you liked the video, and I hope you like my little farm here. And be sure and hit the like button. And I hope you'll subscribe. And thanks for watching. Bye, y'all.